neighbor went and showed me some of the coolest photos, had all the best shots on.
Now make sure to come to the next home game, Hornets fans. Bring your family and friends, and every single one of you will get your very own Hornets rally towel. Let's cheer on your Hornets as the sixth man. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violation of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Single and ticket packages are still available for home games. Go to your nearest ticket booth or visit us online. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania. We'll be hanging out, chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Reed in at the center position. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Knipple in at the small forward position. And this summer, the NBA owners approving the $1.5 billion sale of the Minnesota Timberwolves, Shams.
How about that? An absolute steal. We're never going to see a team sold for $1.5 billion again, BA. And when you see a team selling like that, it means more investments are coming. The Wolves play in the second oldest arena in the NBA. So I'm told getting a new one built over the next decade is the next order of business for the Timberwolves.
Feels like the right time for an up-and-coming team. They were almost there last season. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific. Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's Ball. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Charlotte gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you.
And Ali, thank you for that. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ball no good. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to McDaniels. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, DiVincenzo. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Bridges outside. Ball against DiVincenzo. Ball passes to MP. The layup misses.
That's the play they want him to start making. They want to be able to trust him.
And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
And Grant, just the other day, MP recorded the first triple-double of his career.
Yeah, he put on quite the display, B.A., doing everything he could for his team. MP is extremely talented. I'll go out on a limb and say that won't be the last triple-double of his career. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Reed, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's MP. And in that win against the Magic, he's another guy who really played well. Nails it from 3.
Well, you got to love how quick ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Randall with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Left side, Edwards. Randall against Bridges. Pass to Miller. For 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Reed for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Over to the left wing, and here's Knipple from the arc. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's
Reed goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And that's now 6 points here for Naz Reid. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. It felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Shams, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded backcourt rotations.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available, but we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of this. The ability to play both ends is a big part of this. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
Edwards, no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Bridges finds MP. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Stolen by... Reed. Randall against Ball. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. That three's off the mark. Hornets leading by 4. Here's MP. Miller outside. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. And DiVincenzo comes to help. Here's Miller. And Charlotte, another three.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Minnesota with the ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's the pick. The three, DiVincenzo. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's McDaniels. 14 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor. Or guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Charlotte making some changes. Diabate comes in for Bridges, and it's Colin Sexton in for Miller. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Hornets leading by 3. Pass to Diabate. Ball outside. Outside Sexton from outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative in understanding when to shoot off the catch.
And there's the screen. Reed for 3. They get it back. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Diabate. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Pass to Diabate. Right wing. Ball taking his time here. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Outside Reed. Picked by Gobert. Inside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Sexton. Outside Reed. The 3 ball. Outside McDaniels. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Shams.
Ton of action in Texas, BA. Cooper Flag to Dallas, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon. And Minnesota. Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with MP, and it's Knipple in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back over to you, Brian.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And the basket is good. Bridges has got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
To the middle. Here's Edwards. Chops it in from 14 feet away.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Pass to Knipple. Miller on the wing. MP is screen on Edwards. Here's Knipple. There's Ball with a three. Ball cashes one in from distance.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Pass to Knippel. Now Ball. Reed defending. Reed against Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Here's Ball, following the score by Minnesota. MP, a screen on DiVincenzo. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Timberwolves trail by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Drills it from deep. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
DiVincenzo against Ball. Pass to MP. And here's Bridges. The monster. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Charlotte on top, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, you know, you think about the word power, it's like pow, and then kind of aggressive, don't you think?
I like that. Well, Ernie, the more aggressive team usually wins. Unless they're...
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Hornets.
Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Shaq.
And that's a wrap on half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's McDaniels in at small forward. Back to Bridges. There's Ball with a 3. Ball on the money from the corner.
Sneaking out to the corner. Can't lose LaMelo. He'll make you pay if you do.
DiVincenzo finds Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And Ball throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And that one drops. And that's now 8 points here for Naz Reid.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Down low. Stolen by Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Miller. Pass to McDaniels. Randall deciding where to go with it. Now here's Edwards. 3-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 11. Miller on the wing, guarded by Edwards. And here's Knipple from the arc. And the call over the back.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo on the wing. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Pass to Knipple. Back to MP. Ooh, the power move from MP.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Now here's Edwards. 30 points in the game. Randall can't hit. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Ball, and here's MP. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. MP, a screen on Edwards. Here's Miller, and there it is for him. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 9. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Then you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they get it back. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by DiVincenzo. McDaniels gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. MP outside. Pass to Knipple. Ball outside. MP, a screen on DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Now Edwards from deep. Gets rebounded by Charlotte. MP's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Knipple. There's the triple. Hits a 3-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, consistency beyond the arc was a big selling point for Knipple. I mean, he's got really impressive accuracy.
Stolen by Miller. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Edwards against Miller. To halt the run. Edwards can't hit.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Ball finds MP. Miller outside. Here's Bridges. Back to Miller. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. The three from Ball. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Boy, they need to ride him as far. As he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Reed, good. Reed's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
The three from Ball. And Charlotte, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now Randall. 9 points in the game. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. Randall can't hit.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
DiVincenzo against ball. To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside Reed. Back to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense is... really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's Bridges on the wing. Checked by Randall. And MP throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Edwards against Miller. Here's Reed. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 3 assists in the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Screen by MP. To the inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Minnesota, Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
The three from Ball. Buries it from 3. Ball's got 16 points here in the second half.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Sexton against Conley. Pass to Edwards. Reed a screen on Ball. Here's Edwards. Another one falls for Minnesota.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Sexton against Conley. Sexton passes to Bridges. The 3 from Ball. And Charlotte, another 3.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Right side Reed. The 3 is up. Sexton grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now here's Bridges. This one for 3. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Inside. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Pass to Sexton. MP, a screen on Conley. And it's Sexton, that time on the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It's the second game of 3 on the road. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
From downtown, and that's good. Randall for 3. Randall's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So both teams making some changes here. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. 5th best, Minnesota.
They made life.
Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Ingles, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Clark. And here's Sexton. Brandon Miller is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Knipple, then it's MP, and it's Diabate in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Knipple. Here's MP. No luck on that one. Good D by Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Edwards. And the shot goes. Edwards got 9 points now in the second half.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And here's Knipple from the arc. Pass to Diabate. Knocked away. It's stolen by Highland. Randall outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Charlotte again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
For 3, Conley. And it's MP with a rebound. Hornets leading by 14. To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. He goes up. Knipple with a bucket. And the Hornets lead by 18.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that one's good from Conley.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
MP, a screen on Conley. Pass to Knippel. Six to shoot. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Conley looking for an opening. Outside Edwards. Over Knippel. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Sexton. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards has got 42 in the game.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Knocked loose. DiVincenzo with the steal. Pass to Randall. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Charlotte leading by 15. MP outside. Ball outside. MP, a screen on DiVincenzo. And Ball with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And here's Charlotte now. Ball with it. Down low. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Randall outside. To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Miller outside. Here's MP. Here's Knippel. McDaniels covering. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, B.A., way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Randall, a screen on MP. Let's loose for 3. No good.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Ball against Reed. Here's Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MP right side. Goes again. And another shot. Rebounded by McDaniels.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
DiVincenzo. That's off.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
I'll tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hornets.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LaMelo Ball.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Cash it in!
Edwards.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
MP, a screen on DiVincenzo. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP with a double-double in tonight's victory. It seemed like whenever your team needed something, you delivered. Your thoughts?
We trust in one another, you know? And we know who we are and what we're after. When you're on the same page, it's easy to see what your team needs and what needs to be provided. Tonight, I played provider. Tomorrow it could be someone else.
That's great, MP. Thank you so much.
So you'll.
BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Good game, MP.
Hey man, just got back from Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah, I just got back on Tuesday.
How'd that go?
It was great.
All leaves. Triple decker. PB&J. Are we 12? That sounds like a lot of sugar. Dude, come on, it's great, I promise. You get a cut off the crust, too?
Low volume.
Nice. Send me their names.
What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
I don't know.